Hey YouTube, it's Matt with Olympus Reptiles, and today it's not my balls I get to play with, but his. So, well, his ball. I guess it's...
Yeah, singular.
It's singular ball. But before we do that, because everybody watches the beginning, I want you to tell us your website and where people can see more about this and your other animals.
Okay, I am Brennan. I am with American Pieds. You can find me on Facebook. That's all I have right now.
It's Facebook.
So,
Facebook
yeah.
works. American Pie, just, remember the scene? Okay, anyway. Finger, for those of you in a pie, for anybody who's got, just go watch the movie. So you've got a really interesting snake.
Yeah.
And I've kind of cheated. I've already seen this, but it's out of this world. So I'm just going to let you get it out and just show us and tell us about this animal.
All right, so this is a coral glow pied, but it's paradoxed. There we go. So he's a little white. So you can see the white coming up on the sides, and you got the white on the tail right here. But he also has the normal pied coloring. So what I really like about him is in the normal sections, you can see it still is the disrupted pied pattern, but it also couldn't decide whether it wanted to be that normal color or coral glow. So some of these you still even see that coral glow, that yellow coming through. And his face is pretty crazy looking.
Yeah. I love paradox stuff because it's just so wild looking. You know, when we've hit a few paradoxes, and most paradoxes you see the vast majority, I mean, paradox itself probably isn't too rare, but it's usually a spot here or a spot there. You know, we got an albino we've showed a lot that's got 3 or 4 little spots, but to get a snake that is this paradoxed is extremely rare. It's like you don't see these. So like when you first saw this, because you picked this up, right? This wasn't one that you purchased. You picked this up as a breeder, correct?
Correct.
How big was it when you first got it?
About this size. So he's a 2013 or 2014.
Okay, so he's got some age to him.
Yep.
Awesome.
So he's about 900 grams.
When you first saw it, did you know what you were about to see when you were looking at snakes,
No, so this was actually was on a auction page on Facebook.
Really?
So it's the auction page that actually is down now because Facebook has been cracking down on animal sales. So
because this is what I think of Facebook.
Yeah.
All right. Anyway, that's mostly the groups that are mean. Facebook in general is fine, but the groups are like.
Yeah. But as soon as I saw him, I had to have him. Everything I do is with pieds, and this is just kind of one of those one of a kind. Everyone has banana or coral glow pieds, but this is just something different.
You know, the banana pieds themselves are just so beautiful, especially when they're young. All those colors, they're just amazing, amazing animals. But this is just like, it's just wildly different, and it's one of those animals that I'm hoping the camera really catches it, because when you see it in person, it's like it shouldn't be here, but yet it is. It's not supposed to exist. This is not what the genetics are supposed to do or what nature's supposed to do, yet here it is in the flesh. And paradox is one of those weird things that I don't think they've ever really figured out what causes it in ball pythons. There's at least one snake out there that it is genetic in, but not in ball pythons. So is it just not coding, or is this a case of an absorbed twin, or what's really going on? We're not really sure. Sometimes you can tell the difference in a simple paradox and a chimera, but not always. And in this case,
that's where it's a little interesting with him, just with the kind of almost split face.
Right. The split face, and then just how much of it there is.
Yeah.
It's just a really wild snake. And then the two genes that are paradox and are just genes that go together so well.
Yeah.
So that makes it even cooler. So what are your plans with this animal? Like, is this something you got just to breed? I know you said you fell in love with it right away. Is it something you want to display so when people come over, they're going to see this and be like,
a little bit of
holy
both.
shit, you know?
A little bit of both. I have several things I'm going to pair him to. I'm really excited to have a black pastel pied girl I'm going to throw him to. So
nice.
Black pastel, coral glow pieds. Let's see what else. I have a champagne Enchi girl that I'm going to throw him to.
Nice.
The champagne coral glow het pieds.
That, Kurt? Champagne.
As long as it has Enchi.
All right, fair enough.
There we go.
Now, he's been paired before, correct?
Yes.
So what did he throw? Did he throw banana as well, or coral glow as well as pied?
Yes.
Okay. Because that's always a question with paradox. People are always curious, what is this snake going to produce? Is it going to produce just a pied, or is it going to produce both? Since you got both things going on.
So he had already produced the coral glow pieds previously, but the thing that made me confident, even if he hadn't, is again, you can see the pied in this normal, and then you can also see the pied coming up on the coral glow. So he shows pied throughout.
Definitely, the pied's going to be there
Yeah.
no matter what. It would be the coral glow.
Yeah.
I think that people would
Be-
wonder, but if
yep.
he's already produced them, then that answers all of that question. Because if it was a chimera, there would be a chance that it could
Yep.
only throw one. But if it's already thrown both pied and banana, it'll definitely do that. Just a crazy animal. So, do you have a name for it?
My wife named him, so a vast majority of our snakes are actually named after the Harry Potter movies.
So we do Greek and Roman and Nordic and Harry Potter.
Yeah.
So what is this one's
So
name?
this one is actually Voldemort.
Voldemort.
So
Did
she
she
off
have
of
a
that
reason?
first movie where Voldemort's on the back side of that guy's face. So it's kind of two different faces. So with him having that split face, that's what she went with.
Interesting part is I haven't seen Harry Potter yet, but the
That's
wife's
crazy.
gonna make me watch it. Man, I have no time. I'm gonna watch. I watched one movie last month, I think, one, and it was like, holy shit, I get to watch a movie. So, and it wasn't even a very good movie. It kind of sucked. So yeah, Netflix, do a better job on those. The wife liked it. She thought it was funny. But so Voldemort, yeah. And where do you think your odds are of ever hatching one like this?
He's never produced another paradox, so not high, but
I mean,
you can hope.
I know in the time that we've bred, there's been two animals that I've hatched that are both obvious paradoxes. Is it two? Yes. And one of them's a single spot, and one of them's just a few spots. I've never wanted to make anything close to that. I do have a friend that did make something that I would say it was a chimera dealing with ivory and super stripe. That's how we knew it was a chimera, not that was really showing both. But it's just so rare to see these. I love any time I get a chance to show these on film because it's truly one of a kind.
Yeah.
And, I can show 1,000 bells, and I can show 1,000 pieds, and I can show 1,000 exanthics, but I'll never get to show another one of those.
Yep.
So you guys should enjoy that while you can, because you'll never see one like this. I mean, it's like a snowflake. Every single paradox is definitely unique, and I think that's what draws me to them so much. So anything else you want to share about that snake?
Not about this snake, but if you check out my Facebook page, we are doing a giveaway of a Disco Inferno. So
There you go.
Drawing date is July 31st.
So get there, get on that. Disco Inferno. Make sure you get your bell bottoms on for that one. It's John Travolta. I'm old. I'm sorry. That's a good giveaway. That's not like giveaway a pastel or
cool.
anything.
Yeah.
That's a pretty high-end snake.
It's cool, yeah.
Awesome. So make sure and check that out, guys. Kurt, anything you want to add, or you got any questions?
Nope.
Nope, as always. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next week.